Bantamweight Division, and we'll take our first set of questions from Jim Parcel with the Miami.
Yeah, Pedro, just how did training camp go for you? Did you do anything differently for this camp, or was it just business as usual?
Hey, what's up? So, yeah, it was, really good training camp. Even though with the pandemic, we have some, limitation, people that come in the gym in and out. So, but even though I've been very, very, very grateful to, to train as hard as I could, with the best training partners and the coach we have over American Top Team. So, feel, 100% ready.
How do you feel coming off the last fight? I mean, the last 3 fights, you had a victory, but tough fights. But the last fight of the night, split decision. How do you feel coming off that one, your performance there, and just getting ready for this one?
Oh, man, I feel great. There was definitely, something that I felt really good about myself, my fighting, 5 rounds and such a tough opponent, be able to, to get the fight of the night and no injury and just get back 4 or 5 months later and fight Jimmie. So it's definitely something that, I'm very proud of myself and keeping accomplishing all of my dreams.
Well, this is something, your career, it's also life, business, you enjoy it. What makes being a fighter for you so special?
That is definitely something that I was born, with this spark. Always watching, I grew up watching Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, and that's something that I've been working my whole life, to be the best fighter that I could, but even more important, be the best version of myself as a human being.
And lastly, for me, Pedro, you've helped other fighters have helped you, American Top Team, just a great training facility, a great place. Later on in life, when it's done with fighting, is that something you want to continue to do, is help other fighters, train other fighters, and go from there?
Oh, without a doubt. When I'm not even though when I'm training for fights, I see friends and training partners, needed like a little bit of help to get ready for the future fights. It's something that I love to help people, and even better is something that I love to do, in MMA, mixed martial arts in general. I believe when my professional fight career is over, it's definitely something that I'll enjoy, being a part of the sport for a long time and sharing, a little bit of knowledge that I have to people that I was going to train, and friends, training partners, and all of that. Definitely, I enjoy a lot, help people.
Well, there's a lot of knowledge that you have that you can share, not just a little. So thank you so much. All the best on the fight.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll take our next set of questions from Gabriel Gonzalez with Kingside Press.
I know this fight was bounced around, for a couple of dates in the last, 2 months or so. Just what was it like having all those changes made within a short amount of time?
Yeah, it was not bad at all. The fight got rescheduled a couple times, but we here, everything works really good, and just feel, blessed to do what I love.
How do you feel that both you and Jimmie have changed as fighters since the last one?
From the last one, I'm sorry?
From the last fight.
Can you repeat that question again? I cut literally the final.
I'm sorry. How do you feel both you and Jimmie have changed as fighters since the last fight?
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's definitely, we got a little more experience. We got a lot of more hours inside the octagon. I see some of his fights previews, seems like he's, got better in, some skills here and there. I do believe that I'm a better fighter too than I was a few years ago. So super excited, man. Fighting Jimmie, great guy, tough opponent, great person, and looking forward to share the octagon with him and make a great fight for the people that watch the first fight, they kind of like know a little bit what's gonna happen this time. So it's gonna be fire.
When you have a rematch like this, he won the last one. Is it in your mind like, I want to avenge it, I want to get it back and all that? Or going into it, is it just feel completely brand new, no emotion from the last fight?
And my point of view is brand new, no emotions, at all. Just try to be as professional. And we all know that each fight, each fight is a fight, and we both got better. We both, after that, it was 6 years ago, almost, we fought the best fighters in this division. And I'm number 8, he's number 9. It's definitely something new. It was a long time ago. We both got better, so it feels for me that it's something new. So I try not to get attached with anything that brings like emotion from the last fight and things like that. Is just another fight, and that's how I see it.
Hey, thank you, Pedro, and good luck.
Thank you.
We'll take our next set of questions from live Juliana with Stupid English.
Pedrinho, me escuta?
Sim.
Pedrinho, você e o Rivera vão se encontrar, aliás, depois de mais de 5 anos, na época, no UFC São Paulo, uma luta bem apertada, muita gente, inclusive, marcou vitória sua. O que mudou do Pedro Munhoz de 2015 para o Pedro Munhoz de 2021? E o que você espera fazer de diferente para o resultado ser outro?
Show. Muitas coisas mudaram. Eu acredito que eu evolui bastante tecnicamente, emocionalmente como lutador. O Jimmie também. Nós, de 5 anos e meio para cá, nós lutamos com os melhores lutadores dessa divisão. Ele lutou com o Aljamain, eu lutei com o Aljamain, ele lutou com o Perian, que é o atual campeão. A minha última luta com o Frank Edgar. Então nós, desde a última luta nossa, nós temos várias horas dentro do octágono. Eu acredito que ele melhorou também como eu. Eu posso dizer assim, no meu ponto de vista, que eu melhorei bastante em relação técnica, física, emocional também. Bastante experiência ali, lutei com ex-campeões mais de algumas vezes. E o Jimmie também. Então acredito que mesmo essa luta tendo sido quase 6 anos atrás, eu acredito que a gente vai trazer bastante coisa nova para esse nosso confronto.
Claro que o foco está tudo no Rivera, um oponente bastante duro, mas se tudo der certo, braço levantado, como é que você se vê na categoria do peso galo depois dessa luta? Onde você se encontra? Porque a elite ali está meio bagunçada, né?
Sim, total. Acredito ali que uma vitória ali impressionante ali em cima do Jimmie Rivera, que é um atleta duríssimo, também ranqueado ali. Eu acredito que vai me colocar ali próximo dos top 5 ali, onde eu estava antes. E continuar fazendo o meu trabalho ali, mostrando a minha melhor versão e trazendo lutas assim animadas e pro público em geral.
Só para terminar, o Dillashaw está voltando, né? De suspensão depois de mais de 2 anos, é um nome bem forte, um ex-campeão popular. De repente, você teria um interesse particular em dar as boas-vindas para ele? E se sim, queria que você falasse como é que você vê o encaixe técnico entre vocês.
Claro, com certeza. Eu nunca escolhi nenhum oponente nessa divisão, nunca escolhi nenhum oponente. Na minha carreira profissional em si, eu sempre lutei com lutadores que sempre me forneceram a instante. No UFC também nunca foi diferente. E acredito que dependendo de todos os planos acontecer da maneira que esperamos, uma luta contra o Dillashaw seria uma honra para mim, lutar contra um ex-campeão, cara duríssimo. E ele é bem técnico na parte em pé. Então acho que seria uma luta assim bem atraente para o público também, para a organização.
Valeu, obrigado.
Valeu.
We'll take our next set of questions from Pablo Santamaria with MMA Ecuador.
Hi Pedro, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, the first thing I want to ask you is, the last time you fought against Jimmie, it was a very close fight. What can we expect in this fight? Also a very close fight, or you think you're going to dominate Jimmie?
Yes, I expected a tough fight like the last time that we fought. You know, he and we have been fighting the best fighters in that division so far. We both grew as a person, as a professional athlete as well. That's, you know, that fight Saturday is definitely, I believe, it's going to be one of the best fights on the card.
For sure. How do you feel fighting in the Bantamweight Division that is one of the best in the UFC?
Feel great. Feel great. You know, it's just perfect, you know, division that, you know, it's really good for my body. And, you know, during the fight week and doing all the final weight cuts, and every time I feel really good. I never had any problem. And yeah, so bantamweight, it's, you know, many people has been asking me before to drop to flyweight, things like that, but I think it's not going to be healthy for my body, you know, regarding to amount of muscle and lean fat and muscle and things like that. So definitely bantamweight division is the one that fits my body the best. And so many great fighters in that division that makes me even more excited, you know, to be the best version that I can be.
For sure. Okay, a big fight is coming between Aljo and Pierre Yang. You face Aljo and Pierre is training in your gym. How do you see this fight playing?
Wow, that's going to be a very interesting fight, you know. Fought Aljo, and then I lately, Pedro has been training American Top Team, and see a little bit of his training with Beast, training super hard, and, you know, Aljo is very technical fighter as well. So that's definitely a fight that's, you know, it's going to be very interesting to watch.
Okay, and my last question is, what's your prediction for this fight, Pedro?
I'm a finisher. You know, I'm a finisher. I'm always like to chase. I like to exchange. I don't mind to fight toe to toe. Kind of my style. That's why it makes my fight very interesting for the public. You know, that's the way that I like to fight. That's the way that I train, and that's how I had a vision to every single fight that I go inside the octagon. Is just try to bring the best that I can and try to finish my opponents with all the respect.
Okay, would you like to send a message to your Ecuadorian fans?
Say it again?
Would you like to send a message to your Ecuadorian fans?
Oh, to Ecuadorian friends. Oh, in Spanish?
If you can do it, that's okay, that will be awesome.
Un gran abrazo para el pueblo de Ecuador. Muchísimas gracias por todo el apoyo y soporte.
Muchas gracias, Pedro, and good luck on the fight.
De nada, gracias.
We'll take our next question from Rozenstruik with S Sport.
Yes, sir. Hello, Pedro. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Pedro, a lot of big stars working at American Top Team just like you. Can you tell us what it feels like to prepare for a fight at ATT?
Oh, it's definitely, you know, it's a great feeling. Every day walking in the gym just full of lions, you know, and it's definitely something that inspires me every day to become a better, you know, the best athlete that I can be.
Okay, Pedro, my other question, you had a both winning streak and now you had a losing streak. What is like to be mentally control this situation?
Yeah, 100%. I believe that our mind, you know, controls the body, and that's something that I always believe and always working, you know, in my emotional skills. You know, being in the ranking top 10, top 5 for the last 3-4 years. So no easy fights. You know, I'm very proud of all my performance. You know, and I hold myself accountable for, you know, all the things that I haven't done in my career, and, you know, and I still have a lot of fire inside of me. I still have a lot of desire to become, you know, the champion in this division, and that's the purpose that I'm here today, so I can, you know, impact other people's lives.
Okay, my last question, last thing. You had a big fan base in Turkey, Pedro. They love you. What would you say to fans in Turkey?
Well, I love Turkey. I've been there in Istanbul once, Looking forward to go back, and I love that country. I love that culture. I love that food. The people, it's really nice.
What is your favorite, Pedro? Like a food?
I like the kebab. I like the rice you guys make. I like the type of sauce you guys use, the spice you guys use on the food. I enjoy the tea as well. we went out. I had like a 15 of those teas, and I was like awake for 2 days.
Yeah, you had a good taste, Pedro. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
We'll take our next set of questions from Augusto Herman with Summers MMA.
Hey Pedro, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I want to ask you, what do you prefer, English or Spanish?
Could be either or.
¿Te molesta si es en español?
No, está bien.
Bien, Pedro, quisiera consultarte primero, la pelea anterior con Jimmie fue a una decisión bastante cerrada también. Venís de una decisión cerrada y controversial contra Frankie Edgar. Entonces quiero consultarte si sentís presión o te sentís presionado por finalizar la pelea para justamente no dejarlo en manos de los jueces.
Sí. Definitivamente dejar la pelea para los jueces puede ser una fatalidad, ¿entiendes? Mi manera de pelear es siempre adelante y siempre buscando un knockout o una submisión, y la estrategia de esa pelea no cambia. Es el tipo de peleador que soy, y yo siempre busco la pelea que termina, porque a mí no me gusta dejar de la mano de los jueces.
Perfecto. Y en cuanto a la pelea en sí, ¿en dónde crees que van a estar las claves para justamente llevártela?
Yo creo que va a ser una pelea disputadísima. Jimmie es un peleador muy bueno, resistente, muy duro y muy técnico también. Pero yo quiero que esa pelea va la más grande parte del tiempo va a ser una pelea de pie, y yo voy a estar buscando el knockout.
Perfecto. Y Pedro, te consulto en cuanto a lo que viene después. Digo, el año pasado por una cuestión u otra no pudiste pelear tan seguido. ¿Te gustaría tener mayor actividad durante este 2021?
Sí, me gustaría pelear el medio de año, una vez más el fin de año. Como 3 peleas, yo creo que es algo bueno para mi persona, la manera que me gusta pelear, entrenar. Yo estoy siempre en el gimnasio entrenando, mejorando mis técnicas y ayudando también a mis compañeros de entreno. Y entonces yo estoy siempre activo, y a mí me gusta pelear 2, 3 veces al año.
Bien, y para terminar quisiera consultarte, si bien lógicamente tenés la pelea contra Jimmie primero, quiero preguntarte por si tenés a alguien contra quien quisieras pelear. Recién decías que si ganas esta pelea probablemente te catapulte al top 5 de la división, y te quería preguntar por un par de nombres, si te gustaría una revancha contra Frankie Edgar después de lo que pasó en la última pelea, y también preguntarte por TJ Dillashaw, que aparentemente quiere volver, pidió por el campeón o por un top 5. Si vos estás en el top 5 después de esta pelea, ¿te gustaría enfrentarlo?
Sí. Estoy bien enfocado para esa pelea ahora. Ahora no puedo pensar después de esa pelea. Jimmie es un atleta muy experiente. Nosotros peleamos, entonces estoy bien enfocado para esa pelea. Después que pasar esa pelea, assim, yo voy a empezar a pensar a quién puedo pelear después, una pelea que hace sentido, una pelea buena. A mí no me gusta escoger las peleas, yo peleo aquí en UFC. ¿Crees que va a ser una buena pelea? Y yo creo que aquí en UFC mandar a nosotros, yo voy a estar listo para pelear duro, como siempre, y buscando siempre la victoria.
Perfecto, Pedro. Muchísimas gracias y mucha suerte el sábado.
Gracias.
That's all the time we have for you today, Pedro. Thank you.
Thank you.